Hello students, how are you? I, Nilofer Miss, welcome to you all in the Mehdi English School. So, what is my subject? My subject is mathematics. So, I hope that you all are ready to attend this online session. And this session is for which standard? This online lecture is for the class 2. So, let's begin the lecture with the quote that we every day do. So here is the today's quote, that learn from the past. What do you mean by this quote? That learn from the past. So if you made any mistake in the past, so you can learn so many things from it. Now we are in the chapter number 12 and the name of this chapter is money. So before we start the new topic of the day, let's see the revision of the previous topic first. And here is the revision of the previous topic. Revision is a compulsory for you all, so please do revision of all the subjects. So let's do revision and then we are moving to the new topic. So here is the revision. So now students, let's do some textbook exercise. So are you all ready to attend this lecture for the textbook exercise? So this is the today's exercise is this. Let's solve the textbook exercise. So here is the textbook exercise, but which textbook exercise we are solving today? Which textbook exercise we are solving today? So exercise 12A. So just open your fair book. I am waiting. Just take a fair book of mathematics. Just open a new page. Which page you will open? Open a new page. Okay, you are coming to a new page. Then just give this heading. This heading only. Exercise 12A. Give this heading first. This one is a heading here. So give this heading. Exercise 12A in some a little big handwriting. And just read and just write in some legible handwriting. It is must readable. Just write down all the things in a readable form, that whenever you need a fair book in the exam time, so you can read your own handwriting. So please just make your handwriting good, make it a readable, make it a very beautiful, because I like a beautiful handwriting the most. Now in this exercise 12A, let's do the question number 1. After writing exercise 12A, just left the one line. Right, you have a square line book, so just left a one square full line. Just left it. Then give this heading, question number 1. Give this heading, question number 1. In each row, circle the note or coin with a greatest value. This is the instruction. What is this? This one is the instruction. First of all, after giving this heading, I am repeating this for those students who are still finding their books. Okay? So if you have a book now, just give this heading, exercise 12A. Just give this heading with some big handwriting, exercise 12A. Then after lefting one line, just give this heading, question number 1. In each row, circle the notes or coins with greatest value. With what? With a greatest value. So let's see that what we should do in this exercise and question number 1. So are you all ready to do this exercise? Okay, let's see the exercise here. See this. This one is exercise 12A. So let me tell you one thing, students. This page is your textbook exercise page. This is not any worksheets from any other sources. This one is your textbook page. Okay, our course book is this. And here is written exercise 12A, and here is the question number 1. And see this instruction as I show you before. This one is the instruction. In each row, circle the notes or coins. See, the note and coin both are given with the greatest value. So what the instruction is saying to us? So the meaning of this instruction, it means, see, the number A is given. So from the number A, we have to find out the greatest money from this given coins in number A. See this, here the number A is given. Here is paise, 25 paisa is given. What is given here? The 25 paisa is given. Then rupees 5 is given and rupees 2 is given. So tell me, from these three given coins, whose value is more? 25 paise, 5 rupees or 2 rupees? Whose value is more? So the more value of any coin is rupees 5. From this given row, from this given three coins in number A, it is a 25 paisa, it is a 5 rupees and a 2 rupees. So whose value is more? So rupees 5's value is more than the other coins in number A. Now let's move to the number B. Let's take this row. Now here the first coin of rupees 50 paisa. What is the first coin in number B is given? In number B, the first coin is given of rupees 50. See this, here it is given. The first coin is given of rupees 50, then rupees 5. What it is given? It is given a rupees 5 and rupees 1. So from this given three coins, whose value is more? Whose value is more than any other coins? 50 paisa, 5 rupees or 1 rupees? Whose value is more, students? So students, from this number B, the coin rupees 5 is the greater amount from these other coins. Which one is having the more amount? This rupees 5 is having more amount. So I am just putting circle on rupees 5. Now see the number C. Here the 50 paisa is given. See this, the 50 paisa is there, rupees 1 is there and 10 rupees note is also there. You just checked it. There is a 50 paisa is given, 1 rupees note is there and there is a 10 rupees note is given. So whose value is more, students? Do you know? Have any idea that whose value is more? So the value of rupees 10 is more than others. Now this question number 1 is complete, students. Okay. So let's move to the question number 2. So as I told you in every worksheet or in every question, that before you solve any types of question or any types of worksheet, just try to find out if there is any instruction is given or not. Just try to find out this only. So here the question 2 is given and the instruction is also given for us. See this, draw the least number of notes or coins needed. It means as soon as possible, as make as possible, we have to use a low, a least. It means a not any more. Just try to make a, just use a no, not a more coins or notes. Okay. So here the price of the banana is rupees 8. What is the price of this banana? Here is given. See, something is written below the banana is rupees 8, right? So to get this banana, we are using the 1 note of rupees 5, 1 coin of rupees 2 and 1 coin of rupees 1. See this, it is, if you just count these three things together, it is a rupees 8. Rupees 5 plus rupees 2 plus rupees 1 is equal to rupees 8. Now this guava, see this, under the basket of this guava, the price is written. For this basket is rupees 23. What is the price for this guava basket? So the price for this guava basket is rupees 23. So which thing we are using to buy this guava basket? Which notes or coins we have to use? And we have to use not more coins and notes. We have to try to use a least number of coins and notes. So here we are using a 10 rupees note first, then other 10 rupees note, it means it is a 20 rupees. Now the 3 rupees is still remaining. We have to pay still 3 rupees more. So let's use a 2 rupees coin and 1 coin of rupees 1. We are using these 4 things, 2 notes and 2 coins. To pay rupees 23, we are using 2 notes of rupees 10. We are using 1 coin of rupees 2 and we are using 1 coin of rupees 1. We are using this much money to pay rupees 23. Now here is a bunch of grapes. See this here, you can check this. A bunch of grapes is given here. And what is the price for this bunch of grapes? The price for this bunch of grapes is rupees 6. What is the price? The price of this grapes bunch is rupees 6. So what you are using to pay rupees 6? And just try to use a least number of notes and coins. So to pay rupees 6, let's use a 1 note of rupees 5 and 1 coin of rupees 1. Let's try to use this a 1 note of rupees 5 and 1 note of rupees 1. Okay. Then a mango basket. At the last there is a mango basket and the price is given under the basket. So what is the price for this basket? Mango basket is rupees 45. The price for this mango basket is rupees 45. So let's use a 1 note of rupees 10. Then another note we are using, it means it is a 20 rupees. Then let's use a 1 more note of rupees 10. So it is a 30 rupees. Then let's use a 1 more note of rupees 10. It means it is a 40 rupees. Then let's use a 1 coin of rupees 5. So now it is a 45 rupees. You can pay this by using a 4 notes of rupees 10 and there is a 1 coin of rupees 5. If you are using this much notes or coins, so you are easily pay the money for this particular given things. This much is very easy thing, students. So I hope that. So now students, let's start the question number 3 of the textbook exercise. In the last lecture, in the previous lecture, we had done the question number 1 and 2 of the exercise 12A. Now in this today's lecture, let's see a question number 3. So here is the question number 3. There is a 2 sub questions is given in the question number 3. To sub questions is given in the question number 3. So let's go with the question number A. Let's do question number A. So first of all, as I told you before also, that whenever you are solving something, whenever you are solving any types of question, just look for the instruction. If instruction is given or not, what you have to find? You have to find that if the instruction is given or not. Now see this, the instruction is given. Make rupees 4. What you have to make? Rupees 4, and we have to use these 2 coins. Rupees 1 coin we have to use and 2 rupees coin we have to use. Just these 2 coins we have to use only. Which coins we have to use to make rupees 4? To make rupees 4 we have to use these 2 coins only. See this coins is given also, a 1 rupee coin and a 2 rupees coins only. These 2 coins we have to use to make rupees 4. This example is already given for us. This one has been done for us. See, if there is a 2 coins is given and we have to make rupees 4. So which 2 coins we are using to make rupees 4? So to make rupees 4 we are using 2 coins of rupees 2. Which 2 coins we are using? We are using 2 coins of rupees 2. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. How much it is? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Now the one is done. Let's move to the number 2. See here the 3 coins is given. Which coins is given? How much? 3 coins. But which coin we are just used to make rupees 4? We have to make rupees 4 only to use these 2 coins. You can use any much coins, but you have 3 coins and you have to make rupees 4. Which and how much coins you are using to make rupees 4? So first of all, let's use the coin of rupees 2. See, I am writing here number 2. See, I am writing rupees 2 coin. I am taking 1 coin of rupees 2. Which coin I am taking? I am taking 1 coin of rupees 2. So 2 rupees is done. So how much left now? More 2 rupees we have to add. So which coin I have to use? So it will be a 2 rupees, 4 rupees. So let's use 1 coin of 1 rupee and more 1 coin of 1 rupee. So if you calculate these 3 coins, it is a 4 rupees. If you calculate together, it is a 4 rupees. Here is a 2 rupees, then plus 1 more coin, it means a 3 rupees, and 1 more coin, it means a 4 rupees. So total it is a 4 rupees. 1 coin we are using of rupees 2 and we are using 2 more coins of rupees 1. It means there is a 2 coins of rupees 1 and 1 coin of rupees 2. So total we are using 3 coins. 1 of rupees 2 and 2 of rupees 1. It is a 4 rupees now. Now here if we have a 4 coins, what coins we are using? Which coins? So if we want to make a rupees 4 and we have a 4 coins, so we are using rupees 1 coin, another 1 rupee coin, one more 1 rupee coin, one more 1 rupee coin. See this. It is a 4 rupees. If you count it together, it is a 4 rupees. So how many coin we are using? We are using 4 coins and all the coins of rupees 1. How much coin it is? It is 4 coins and all the coins are same of rupee 1. See this, 1 rupees plus 1 more, it means 2 rupees plus 1 more, it means 2 rupees, and plus 1 more, it means 4 rupees. So this one is complete. And if you, whenever you are writing this exercise in the fair book, no need to draw this hand. You can draw a square box and just draw circle in it. I just repeat this thing again, that whenever you are writing this exercise in the fair book, just draw a 1 square and just draw a 2 circle inside it. For this, just draw a 1 square and draw a 3 circle inside it. And this for this one, draw a 1 square and draw 4 circles inside it and write down the coin name. It means it is a 1 rupees, 2 rupees, as I written here. These are 1 rupees. Here we are using 3 coins as a 2 rupees and 1 rupees coin. This way you have to use it. You can write down it. Now let's move for the question number B. Make rupees 6. Which question we are taking now? See this, question number B. So always I say to you that whenever you start any question, just look for the instruction. What you have to look for? You have to look for the instruction only. So here also instruction is given, make rupees 6. How much money you have to make? Make rupees 6. And which coins we can use? We can use the coin of rupee 1, coin of rupees 2 and the coin of rupees 5. These coins only. We can use these 3 coins only to make rupees 6. One has been done for us. See, this one is already done for us. You can check this. If we have 2 coins, so which 2 coins we can use to make rupees 6? I repeat my sentence, that if we have 2 coins, how many coins you have? If you have 2 coins, so which coins you are using? So if you have 2 coins and you have to make rupees 6, you can use these 2 coins. One coin of rupees 5 and one coin of rupees 1. These 2 coins you can use to make a rupees 6. One coin of rupee 5 and one coin of rupees 1. So it is a 6 rupees now. Now let's move for the next one. How many coins are given? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 coins. How many coins we have? We have 5 coins. And we have to make a rupees 6. How much money we have to make? We have to make a 6 rupees. Okay. So which coins we can use to make rupees 6? I repeat my question, that which coins we can use to make rupees 6? So I am giving you 10 seconds to thinking about it, that if you have 5 coins, so which coins you are using to make rupees 6? You have just a 10 second. Just think about it and just write down your own answer. Just push your mind for thinking. So first of all, we are using a 2 rupees coin. Which coins we are using? One coin we are using of rupees 2. First coin we are using of rupees 2. Then we are using a 1 coin of 1 rupee. We are using a 1 coin of rupees 2, 1 coin of rupee 1. So it is a 3 rupees now. How much money it is? It is a 3 rupees. One more coin we are using of rupees 1. One more coin we are using of rupees 1. So it will be a now 2, 3, 4. It is a 4 rupees now. Still 2 rupees left. How many rupees left now? Still 2 rupees left. So let's take one more coin of 1 rupee. So it is a 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 4 rupees and 5 rupees. Still one more rupee is left. So let's take one more coin of 1 rupee. Let's take one more coin of 1 rupee. So maybe it is a 6 rupees now. Let's count it. If it is 6 rupees or not. So it is a 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 4 rupees, 5 rupees and at the last we are using one more coin of 1 rupees. So it is total a 6 rupees. Now we have 3 coins only. How much coins we have? We have just a 3 coins. So how much money it is? Which coins we are using to make rupees 6? We have 3 coins only. So which coins we are using to make rupees 6? So let's take a 1 coin of 2 rupees, one more coin of rupees 2, one more coin of rupees 2 again. So it is a 6 rupees now. Check this, it is a 2 rupees, more 2 rupees, it is equal to 4, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 and we are taking more 2 rupees. It is equal to 6 now. We are using 3 coins of rupees 2. How much coins we are using? We are using 3 coins of rupees 2. We are using. Now we have a 4 coins. How much coins we have? We have a 4 coins. So which coins we are using to make a 6 rupees? We have a 4 coins. So which coins we are using to make rupees 4? Let's take a 2 rupees coin. One coin we are taking of rupees 2. We are taking one more coin of rupees 2. Which coins we are taking? One more coin of rupees 2. So it is a 4 rupees now. 2 plus 2 is equal to rupees 4. Then it is a 5 rupees and it is a 6 rupees. So if we have a 4 coins and we have to make rupees 6. So let's use 2 coins of rupees 2 and 2 coins of rupees 1. This much coin we are using to make rupees 6. 2 coins we are using of rupees 2 and 1 coin we are using of rupees 1. So it is a 6 rupees now. Now the last one, there is a 6 coins is given. So which coin we are using? So if there is a 6 coins and we have to make rupees 6. So we can use a 1 rupees coin. 6 coins we are using of rupees 1. We are just taking 6 coins of rupees 1. So here I am taking 1 coin of rupees 1. It is a 2 rupees, a 3 rupees. Here it is a 4 rupees, 5 rupees and here it is a 6 rupees. So here we are taking 6 coins of rupee 1. So it is a now 6 rupees. Now thank you so much students for watching this video. Please write down all the things we had learned in this lecture. So please write down in the fair book. Do revision of all the things. Stay home, stay safe. All the best to students. Please do revision of all the subjects. your school will start soon, so please be ready for all the subjects. Please do well. Now we'll meet in the next lecture. Stay home, stay safe, and have a nice day, students.